So today is August 1st, Thursday, August 1st. What I've decided on for mythathon is that I'm going to be team fire and team air. So I'm going to be on Cindy and Lauren's teams. I don't know if that's allowed, but I really couldn't decide between the two because I love the prompts. I love the people, themselves, things like that. So and I like to be extra apparently. But so what I did aside from, okay, so what I did is like I wrote out all the prompts and then I left them blank aside from the two group books. So aside from those two books, I have nothing written down for the prompts. And so what I was going to do is since I'm very much a mood reader, I'm going to just pursue the prompts, and whichever one picks my interest, that's what's going to happen. So that's what I did. And the one that I landed on is for Team Hades, and that is like a book that's been on shelf too long. And I picked out Brightly Burning by Alexa Dawn. I got this almost 2 years ago. Very, very close to 2 years ago. I actually got it at BookNet Fest 2018. So yeah, I got it from her. And she signed it. And yeah, so I stayed up till midnight and I started it. I stayed up way too late. And then I woke up and ate some cereal and stuff, and then I've been reading a little bit more of it. And it's now just after 12. Oh jeez, I'm tired. So yeah, it's just now after 12 and I have so much stuff I need to get done. I haven't been sleeping very well, in case you can't tell. Yeah, so my birthday was yesterday, so that's great. 28. Hi everyone. This is the second, whatever the second is, and I just want to do a little bit of a haul because I've been getting some book mail for like last week, and it was my birthday week and like all this other stuff. Anyway, so I want to do a little bit of a haul. The first thing that I got is Nine Fox Gambit by Yoon Lee. So I call myself a sci-fi, fantasy, and romance reader, but I read very little sci-fi. And this just sounded really, really interesting. And like come September, Thomas from SFF 180 is doing like space opera September. It's like a month-long readathon for like science fiction. So that's really exciting. And I'm not sure if this is going to count for anything, but we'll see. And it sounded really, 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 really interesting. I'm not really into like really hardcore like military sci-fi, I guess that's what it's called. But I don't know, we'll see. So I got that. And then I got Book of a Thousand Days by Shannon Hale. I was really interested in this because it's almost like I don't know, like a 1001 Nights maybe? No, more like Rapunzel kind of story. This noble woman, I guess, and her maid are like trapped in a tower, and that's all I remember. Oh yeah, they're shut in the tower for 7 years because of Saren's refusal to marry a man she despises. They, prepare for imprisonment. And then one day, two suitors arrive at the tower. One wanted, the other not wanted, and it just goes from there. I've been eyeballing this book for a little while, but I got them from like Pals, and I can't remember how much. They were like $3 maybe each or something like that. I don't remember, but yeah. So I got them. And then my wonderful, lovely friend, Hannah, over at My Life to Now, she got me two books. The first one is Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim, and I I mean, this cover alone is fantastic. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's about a girl who she wants to be a dressmaker or whatever to like a royal dressmaker. But the thing is, she has to disguise herself as a boy, and then some things happen, and that's all I know. And it just sounds really, really interesting, and I just so happy. Just yeah, so excited to read this. Then she also got me Crown of Feathers by Nikki Powell Preto. I don't really, oh goodness, know a whole bunch other than like Phoenix Riders maybe. Oh, two sisters split apart because I promised her the throne would not come between us. 16 years later, Veronica is a war orphan who dreams of becoming a Phoenix Rider like the heroes of old. After a shocking betrayal from her controlling sister, Veronica strikes out alone to find the Riders, even if that means disguising herself as a boy to join their ranks. So that's so weird how both these books kind of intertwine. Like both the characters, the lead characters, have to disguise themselves with boys. So that's interesting. But super excited to get into this. It's a pretty heavy book, but so pretty. So thank you, Hannah. Thank you very, very much. And then another wonderful friend who goes by the name of Rebecca. You might know her from one half of VT Hacks. I love her. I love her so much. I love Sarah too. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, she sent me two books. The first one is We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. Maja. And this is set in a world where, like, I guess men can have like two wives or more than two wives, but there's the primo and the secundo. I put this on my wish list because of Jocelyn at Yogi with a Book. The way she just talked about it, like, just had me really, really, really intrigued, and I just really wanted to know more. And so I put it on there, and Rebecca got it for me. So I'm so excited. So there's that one. And then she also got me In Other Lands by Sarah Rees Brennan. And when I was looking through it, I flipped to a random page, and it was just like, he was asking, I don't know, I guess like a head librarian or something about books about like sex, and I was just like, oh my god, it was so awkward and so freaking cute. Again, this is another book that I've heard wonderful, beautiful things about from Kathy and Rebecca, and I just, it's so beautiful. I think I got it for Kathy for Christmas. I think I got it for her last year. I can't remember. But yeah, ever since then I've been eyeballing it, and it just sounds so wonderful. But it's about these kids are taken on a field trip, and like there's this like magical wall or something, and if you can see the wall, apparently you're not supposed to be in this world, just supposed to be in that world. And so the kid sees the wall, and like, so he gets transferred over to that magical place, and it's just goes from there. I don't want to know more other than that. I don't want to know anything else. So it just sounds really, really interesting. So thank you, Rebecca, you wonderful, wonderful human being. And then, total surprise yesterday, I got two more books from Amanda at A Beautiful Bookworm. Yes, A Beautiful Bookworm, I believe. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so excited. So the first book is The Fever King by Victoria Lee. And this is like, it's got like magical stuff in it. Like there's a sickness that goes around, and if you live from it, I think, or just getting it, gives you like some kind of powers. But it's about the son of undocumented immigrants. Noam has spent his life fighting for the rights of refugees fleeing magical outbreaks. Refugees Carolina routinely deports with vicious efficiency, a little close to home. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings, right? Just trying to survive. And it just sounds really, 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 really interesting. Maybe a little bit hard-hitting, which is okay. A little bit of science in here, a little bit of magic in here, a little bit of realism in here. My heart is already hurting. But I'm so excited to read this. Oh god, it's so beautiful. I've heard some really good things about this too, I think. And then she got me another book that, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to read. So excited. It's going to be my first book by this author. Well, no, I mean, I have other books, but anyway, we'll see. Anyway, so it's Aurora Rising by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. And I'm a huge fan of Jay Kristoff, even though I have not read a single book of his. And Amy, like, I haven't read any of their books, but I'm a huge fan of them. I don't know. I just like them as people, you know? So, and I'm not ready for the Never Night in God's Raven, Dark Dawn to Destroy My Heart. But, yeah, I'm super excited to read this. This is another spacey book. I'm not sure if this is considered a space opera. I'll have to do more digging. So that's exciting. Oh my gosh, all the good books. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so very thankful. I'm very much the type of person who I would rather give than receive. I'm not complaining. Like, who doesn't like to, you know, receive good surprises, you know? But I'm so thankful, and I'm so just appreciative and just overall happy. Like, I wasn't expecting nothing from anyone. That's one of my things. Like, if we're friends, like, I don't expect anything from you. Not even your friendship in some cases, you know, like, friendship is something that's should be freely given, you know, with no strings attached. Anyway, I'm gonna start crying, but thank you guys so freaking much. I super appreciate this. I'm gonna do a little bit of an update. I still have not finished Brightly Burning. It's not a bad book, but it's almost kind of boring, honestly. Like, I'm just over halfway or right at halfway. It's downstairs. And, like, there's been, like, some kind of, like, mysterious things going on, and, like, new characters were introduced. They're all fucking bitches.
I couldn't find introducing your music.
Okay. My phone. Anyway, so that just kind of, and I don't know. It's not bad, but it's kind of boring, and even with the mystery, like, the way it's being handled, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we don't know nothing. And, like, I guess normally that'd be a good thing, but right now it's, like, kind of a detriment to the story, because it's just like, when are we gonna can something please fucking happen, because it's getting really fucking boring, you know? So I've been kind of, like, holding off on that. But I'm gonna try to finish it today and start another book. So yeah, that's it for this update. Hello everyone. My name is Rudolph. No, I'm joking. I have a fucking pimple there. So I don't know, I think today's the 3rd. Saturday's the 3rd. I'm doing laundry. I haven't read nothing at all. I've just been fucking around on Twitter. Haven't felt like reading, so I haven't been reading. And there's my messy shelf. Ignore it. It's just like, it's really fucking boring, and I'm really hoping that it catches up soon, because I really thought I was further along than this. So I don't know, I guess maybe we'll see. But look, I'm yawning. Just thinking about reading, I'm yawning. Oh. Hi. Okay, so I finished this book. It only took me 2 freaking hours, which is ridiculous. I was so bored. Oh my god, I was so bored reading this freaking book. I mean, it was good. The writing was good. The story was kind of okay. Like, the plot and everything was okay. I liked the ending. Everything wrapped up nicely, but I was bored, honestly. So, meh. I don't know, but I don't know. It's like a solid 3 stars. It's not a bad book, but it wasn't anything like super special. Hey guys, I'm sorry it's dark. I don't know if, it kind of looks darker in here. I'll see if I can lighten it during editing. But so today is the 9th. Yeah, the 9th. I've read 1 book I read Book of a Thousand Days last night. I read it in about just over 2 hours. I know it was under 2 hours because I read it at about 10:30, and then I got done at like just after 12. It was like 12:10 or something. So just under 2.5 hours. 10, 11. Well, just under 2 hours. I mean, I'm dumb. Anyway, don't math me. It's too late. Yeah, it was really good. It was a really fast read. It knocked out 2 or maybe 3, I think just 2 of the prompts for the mythathon. A book with a number in the title, and then 3, and then a book that takes place under hostile weather conditions. I think almost burning alive from heat, being trapped in, like, cemented inside this tower, almost dying from, like, freezing to death. I think that's hostile enough. And then a character has to reinvent themselves. It's a little bit kind of like unconventional, or it might be an unconventional character. It might be one of those two. So, doing pretty good. I am going to be buddy reading The Dark Beneath the Ice, I believe it's called. I can't remember the author. I'm going to be buddy reading that book with Hannah over at My Life Till Now on the 12th, though. I can knock out 1 book in 3 days. I don't know if anybody else can, but I think buddy reading it and then sectioning it will be, like, better. So yeah, that is it for this update. I haven't done really any reading. I've read like 2 books. I started a alien romance book, but it got a little bit too and I was just like, yeah, I need a little bit more than this right now. So I put it down. This is great. This is great. Everything's great. Not really. That's it. I've read 2 books. I've knocked out a couple of challenges. I'm looking into some buddy reads, and life is good. Hey. I don't remember the last time I updated. What's today? I think today's like the 12th. I don't know. I still haven't read anything. I wanted to show you guys something just truly beautiful and amazing, and so just beautiful. So for my birthday, my husband actually has a coworker who makes these. You'll see in a minute, but it's beautiful, and she makes these all by hand, and she can make them very small, she can make them very, very large, very elegant, kind of like arrangements. But here, I'm going to show the first. Look at this. She made this by hand, y'all, by hand. Like, oh my gosh, like, this is like, it's wiring. So she shaped all the petals, and then she put this it's almost like pantyhose material over them. So she shaped them, she put on all the leaves, she wrapped the stems, and also we're gonna it lights up. Let me see if we can get it to focus. You can't tell, but it's so bright when the lights are on, and I like kept it on for a while, and they don't get like really hot, like the thingy down there doesn't get really hot or anything, and it's just, she made this by hand. And I know my husband said it took her at minimum like 3 days, and I just, because she works a full-time job, and like they're having a lot of overtime, so she's getting like, 40 plus hours at work, and she still made this. And I'm just like, holy Jesus. Like, she doesn't have a website or anything, but oh my god, it's just beautiful. It's absolutely freaking beautiful, and just stunning. I haven't been pressuring myself to read, and I feel great. I'm just like, okay, whatever, just take a break. Maybe this month won't be, as productive, but that's okay. And then September, I'm gonna have a whole week of being a fucking adult. I'm gonna be kid-free for an entire week, and I blanked on everything, because like, that just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen for me. So I'm just like, I don't know what kind of good karma I put out in the world to, you know, be able to do this, but I'm just like, I'm gonna keep doing it, hopefully. Anyway, so I'm rambling now, trying to avoid doing chores. Oh, I'm so tired. But, alright, that's it. Bye. Hi. New glasses. I'm still kind of, I don't know how I feel about them because they're much larger, like frame-wise, than my other ones. But I also feel like my other ones were like stuck out way too far. I don't know. I don't know. I like them. I look better with my hair down in them, but my hair's like kind of really greasy right now. So update time. Today is the 17th. I think the last time I updated, I was like, I think I had almost kind of sort of had like a slump going on, like trying to start or whatever. And I was like, no bitch, no slumps in this, no slumps right now, right? No slumps in this house right now. And since then I've started buddy reading 2 books and I've finished 3 books. I guess it worked. I don't know what I did, but I guess it worked. So there's that. I am buddy reading We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. Mejia, with T. Rebecca, aka my bestest booktube aunt in the whole entire world. I don't know, her and Rebecca and Sarah just give me like aunt vibes, like cool aunt vibes. I don't know. Anyway, besties. And then The Dark Beneath the Ice by Amanda Barupe or something like that. I am buddy reading with Hannah at My Life Till Now. I've finished a historical romance book and then 2 alien romance books. One of which is my new all-time fucking favorite. Like, forget anything I've said before. This book would be perfect for anyone who wants to like kind of ease into it, because it's like still here on Earth. It's not like super like spacey alien-y or whatever, right? Okay, like the main character, she's a bit curvy. You know, she gets cheated on and everything, and like, anyway, so she ends up taking a west to east coast road trip with a 4-armed, 4-eyed, green, emerald green alien, and he is soft boy of my heart. All right, this is an update for the reading vlog where I don't actually do any reading. Well, I've done a little bit of reading. So my Kindle stopped working. I talked to like 8 different fucking Amazon people. Trying to fix the problem, and like kept doing the same shit over and over and over. And I'm like, you know, the first couple of times, obviously it's not gonna work. You know, like fucking just whatever. So finally, they tell me that yes, it's covered under warranty, and they'll send me a new one in like 5 to 7 business days or something. What even is today? Today Monday? Today's Monday. So maybe next week, maybe Saturday. I don't know. Anyway, so I got to send them the old one. And then eventually, so no new alien romance. I mean, I could read it on my phone, but it's kind of a pain, and I only get to like, I only have like this much space to like read stuff on the phone. Well, that's a lie. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger, but it's just like, meh. It's kind of boring. Yeah. So I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know. I really like that tablet. Like I can do other stuff on it. It's not like just an e-reader. But that's all I do on it is read. I love, it's big. It's like a 10-inch or something like that. I love it. So yeah, getting a new one. That's the 3rd yawn. I've only been talking for like 2 minutes. So that means nap time. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna just end this vlog right here. I don't know, maybe I'll make a part 2. We'll see. But I think I'm done for this right now. So yeah, that's it. Welcome to my reading vlog where I don't actually do really any reading. I'm a very boring person. I put a lot of work into it. I know it doesn't look like it, but I put a lot of effort into trying to like remember to be, updating everything and have some kind of content. So I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. All right. That is it. Bye.